You want change? All right. I want to start off by saying this is all hypothetical and for educational purposes only. First and foremost, you need to get to know your neighbor and have a solid community of people. Because if it gets to the point that I'm going to discuss, then those are the only people that are going to have your back. Right now, we are all collectively full of rage, and rightfully so. Many of us are starting to face the realities about our government and the people who run it and how they operate. And I need you to not feel ignorant because of that, because we are not taught those things. Okay, here we go. I believe that we need to strike when all of that fire and rage inside of us is hot. Because if we don't, that fire will eventually burn out. We see it happen time and time again. And we all just go back to being another cog in the machine of the empire. I believe that protesting, whether it be physically or digitally, is good. In the beginning. Boycott giant corporations. Now, I'm not saying you need to be perfect when it comes to this, but I need you to be more mindful where you spend and put your hard-earned money. Shop small and local businesses and put your money back into your communities and not in the hands of these rich assholes. Next, I would suggest using the courts, filing petitions and lawsuits. But we just witnessed 9 Supreme Court justices vote in favor to ban TikTok. And they did so because they all have stock in Meta and will profit from it generously. This is all literally public access. They all work for us. And I know that we all say that, but it's about damn time that we start to believe it, and I include myself in saying that. Then comes civil disobedience. When formal mechanisms fail, then hypothetically, we the people should engage in peaceful but disruptive actions. Nonviolent resistance is a powerful tool when it comes to challenging tyranny. Things like blockades, occupying symbolic and key locations like government buildings. Hypothetically, if they don't listen then, and again, let me remind you, this needs to be short term. Remember the fire and rage. Armed resistance and or revolution. Remember your Second Amendment right of the Constitution. It protects the right of Americans to bear arms against a tyrannical government. That is literally the primary purpose of the Second Amendment. Guerrilla warfare, my friends. Historically, revolutions happen when the government is corrupt, unable to meet the needs of the people, or loses its legitimacy. We have all of those. And to be completely 100% transparent with all of you, organized resistance results in violence and high human cost. Historically, no real changes ever happened without violence. The actions that we take are done out of the love for our communities, and we protect the most vulnerable. The actions that you take are not done out of hatred for the systems of the oppression, but done out of love for your neighbors. That is what radicalizes people. That is what brings revolution. Love. The most important thing that I'm going to tell you out of this entire video: listen to people of color. They have been doing this and have been trying to tell all of us this for decades. If you're someone who is just now gaining class consciousness, you are not going to be an adequate leader of the movement. Begin to listen and learn to those who have been doing the work. Seek out and join the organizations that already exist within your communities, putting whatever privilege you might have behind this movement. I love all of you. And if this app does go dark, whether it's a couple of days or forever, we will find each other again. Seek out one another. I have the same name on all socials, and they are all tagged in the link in my bio.